Mike Tyson has posted a picture of himself and Jake Paul at their pre-fight press conference, noting that his upcoming opponent seems to be sizing him up for the cameras. "Keep staring, I know I'm beautiful," Tyson captioned the photo on Instagram. The former world heavyweight champion, who will turn 58 in June, is set to return to the ring against 27-year-old Paul the following month. This follows a tense face-off in Texas on Thursday evening. At one point, with Tyson's back turned, Paul mimicked pulling out a gun and shooting at his rival. The bout on July 20 will mark Tyson's first since an exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. His last professional fight was nearly 2 decades ago, when he was defeated by Kevin McBride in June 2005. Paul, on the other hand, is at the beginning of his boxing career, having made his debut in 2020. The younger fighter, who boasts a 9-1 career record, responded to the crowd after being met with boos in Texas. "I hope y'all keep that same energy when I knock this old man the F*** out," he retorted. "Clearly, they don't have a high IQ in here, but that's a federal crime. What I promise is Mike will be put to sleep and he will feel my power and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time. They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out. Apparently he's the final boss. I love the biggest challenges in the world. That's what's made my whole entire career is taking big risks and I want the toughest guy out there. I want the biggest fights and making history is what I've done my whole entire career and this is no different." Tyson Fury has raised questions about Paul's physical transformation. "I don't know if he's in his prime," he said, commenting on his opponent who has put on weight up to 230 pounds. "He's fat. He should be lean and mean and he's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off though and he's fat." During an episode of his podcast BS, Paul acknowledged his current weight to come as a surprise to some. "I think just because normally I'm fighting at 200 and walking around at 210, he said. "It's weird to me that I'm weighing 230. But since this was noodling after my last fight I'm just getting to eat as much as possible and it turns out my body carries this weight super well. I'm only growing. I think I'll get up to 240 and probably cut down so I'm like way faster. But if I'm training for this camp, and camp hasn't started, but if I'm training in this camp at 240 and then I cut down to 220 it's basically like I had a 20 pounds weight vest on for the whole entire camp. So my muscles are going to be so much stronger and that speed will come through.